Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. So the Dolphins rebuild officially underway, as it is not Ryan Fitzpatrick leading them out here Week 1. It is, in fact, the number 5 overall pick from April, and that is Tua Tagovailoa.
And most people assume that Ryan Fitzpatrick would get the call here on opening day, and count me among those. I thought that...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Adrian Phillips, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down, back at the 26-yard line. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. He's got daylight. The 30.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Charles, a peek there at the Dolphins draft class for 2020. A lot of guys here that will wind up contributors, but this draft is ultimately going to come down to one question: was Tua the right choice or not?
Well, that's how the game's played, isn't it? And remember, we talked about Tua possibly going to Miami for about a year prior to it actually happening. And Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, 2 quarterbacks that were still on the board, those are the guys he'll get compared to throughout his career. But I also like the 2 other first-round picks. Austin Jackson, offensive tackle at number 18. And how about the corner, Noah Igbenogany at number 30.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Newton. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll buy some time right. They're complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. On play action, here's Tua. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's fourth down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Newton throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be fourth down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the All-Pro Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
1-yard line.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
7-yard line.
Here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover. Over there as his guys will get the football back. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down right at the line.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 20. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Third and long, it's Newton. This is White on the screen. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it. At the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Covered by Jason McCourty.
From the gun, it's Tua. Wilson snags it left side. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
After reviewing the play,
this challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Off play action, Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. He completes it right side to White. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Are you serious, dog?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Newton. Lee's got it over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running out of the gun with White. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, see, that he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
We remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. Rolling to his right, and he's going to keep it here. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
He was brought down by John.
Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Tua going to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
First down, Dolphins.
Tua sets up to pass it. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards the pickup there.
Second and 3. At the Patriots 26.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 26 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Back now in Foxborough, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
On first down, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Throw caught here by Bird. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To the air again, Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Warwasser's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Miami set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Howard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Tua, a give. This is Howard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
They run with Howard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now
today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. They got 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. That penalty wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you're hurting your squad.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. Cannot get away, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 40 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when we watch him flash his arm. Easy motion, easy action, and that ball flies downfield.
Returnable for Grant. Nice move at the 40. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He'll try and run it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With no
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Tua. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Howard, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands the...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took it down.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
Allen throwing on 3rd and long. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Flushed out right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 40 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Allen now on 1st down. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Xavier Howard on the covering.
To throw again. Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Allen to throw once more. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
And it's 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Dolphins 14.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Tua to try again on second down. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up.
They go with Howard again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Now Howard. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and less than a yard.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Here's Tua. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I see Mike Gesicki make a catch. I'm reminded of his athletic ability, and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where he appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. In fact, his touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
On 4th down, it's Howard. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jordan Howard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Kyle Van Noy in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now Allen throwing on 3rd and long. Going deep for Diggs and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give to Howard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Beasley, 1st down, Buffalo.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Allen's throw is complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st down.
52 is the mic right here over there.
And again, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, are you serious?
So that one will be accepted. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
The Dolphins 19.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Where you go, Joe?
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And just shutting him off there. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. This is Howard on second down. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And finishing it off with a touchdown run was Jordan Howard. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Allen will try again on second down. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen again. And that is incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming drafts. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the... You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will...
The beauty of these sunken gardens shines through an age of dust and decay. Why did they fall to ruin? Could the same corruption that affects me now be responsible for this centuries-old destruction? The thought that this blight could be so ancient unnerves me. But if it consumes me, I must go deep enough that I can never escape to do harm. And there is still hope. A fool's hope, but I cling to it.
These ruins, I've read of them. This is Asteria. Their discoveries are the foundation of my art. Oh, I wish Brink could see this. I have reactivated these 3 rune gates, but it is the 4th that leads deeper. Some threat must have caused the Asterians to disable it. The destination glyphs are missing. We'll need to find those missing glyphs to continue. Search the active gates while I study this chamber. Hurry, there are many obstacles between us and the Ember Forge below.
You have gained a task. Quest complete. Your fame has increased. fortune is kind to you. Your fame has increased. Quest complete. Gained a level.
You recovered the glyphs so quickly. Your power is growing, my friend. I will open the last rune gate, but please be cautious. The blighted ember creates abominations. There's no telling what monstrosities lay on the other side. I can't bear to stay in these corrupted tunnels much longer. Find me in torchlight when you're finished. If this shaking continues, it will destroy the town and collapse the tunnels. Something massive must be stirring below, but I can't imagine what could do this. Go, find the source of these quakes and put an end to them. Something is trying to slow us down. It fears us. I take heart in that.
You have gained a task.
Hello there. Hello there.
You have gained a task.
This will be a
You have gained a task.
Well, hello.
You have gained a task. Fortune is kind to you. quest complete.
Well, hello.
Water pours from the ruins above and falls down into oblivion. These caverns are lost to time, primal. The ember veins change as I descend, shifting colors, first hidden, then gleaming and glittering. It fascinates me now, as it did when I was young. Even the blight seems more pure here. My experiment may have succeeded if I had used ember from deeper in the mountain, closer to the source. There is still the corruption, of course, but with endless life, that becomes a small matter. Perhaps I will gain more here than I ever imagined. Quest complete. You have gained a level. Quest complete.
My pack is full. My pack is full.
Hello there.
Your fame has increased.
Well, hello.
You have gained a task.
This will be a fantastic. La 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 la.
You have gained a task.
Hello there.
You have gained a task.